Hello everyone and welcome back to EXFL Tier 1. We're here for round number 13 here at Sochi, where we're at the Russian Grand Prix. I'm Chaz F1 back in the commentary box after a fairly long break. Last time I was in here was Baku, which was a good 8 rounds ago now, so good to get back into the swing of things. And we're here at Sochi, where Red Fire Tiger will be looking to close the gap on Beanmeister, who once again isn't here. He'll be looking to close the gap at the top of the championship as he pushes to get a second championship in Tier 1. Bias has a 31.5 for his first banker lap of the session. Phil Aston Martin of White 2004, who's reserving today, goes third, and the other Aston Martin of the fake TB goes 7/10 clear. 8/10 clear, sorry, at the front with a 30.7, which is a good time to be setting. That will be a very competitive time. VF2R Tim will be one of the next drivers. He will set a 32.2. He goes bottom the classification. F1 Union is 4th behind F1 Union, and Beatnik is 2nd in the McLaren as he. So, Voizo set a 30.9, so now he's the closest driver to the fake TB. I remember last season here in Russia, the race was jumbled up by a lot. As Voizo there, by 15 thousandths of a second, Voizo has put that car on provisional pole. They're both invalid. Burley's is pitting as JH is in the wall. Out of turn, that's into turn 3. JH has found the barriers on the outside. Fake TB has started his lap. F1 Union has straight lined by the looks of things. Niels has gone onto provisional pole by just over a 10th and a half. The Haas driver takes provisional pole. We've still got a while yet. We've got TB and Voizo. TB improves, but not by enough. So let's watch Red Fire Tiger. Is he going to snatch pole away from Niels? Is he going to do it round the final corner? It is pole for Fire. Of course it is. Red Fire Tiger in the Alpha Tauri takes pole position away from Niels. He'll start on the front row. He'll still be proud of that one. Unless Nick can do anything. Unless Gifted Toast can do anything. It doesn't look like he will. Gifted Toast will go 7th. Let's see if Nico can do anything to stop Red Fire Tiger. It doesn't look like he will. It still looks he might improve. He improves, but not enough. He'll stay P8. And that is Quali over. Red Fire Tiger is on pole in the Alpha Tauri. Here come the lights then. It's round 13. We're here at the Russian Grand Prix. They're revving up. It's lights out, and away we go, and Red Fire Tiger will lead them away. There's TB is trying to go round the outside. Niels is side by side. They're 3 wide going into turn 1, and Red Fire Tiger and TB have gone into the wall in the first corner, and they both lost their front wing. Niels will lead. TRT Verlies is already up into 2nd place. Niels has a clear track ahead of him. Round turn 3. What a start though, and two of the championship protagonists have gone into each other before the first corner, and we have a virtual safety car. Red Fire Tiger and the fake TB collide, and that will be a big moment in the championship. TB has no front wing, Fire has damage, and what happened there? Other than that, Fire's gone down 8 places, TV's gone down 9 places, the green flags are waving and we're racing again. Gifted Toast has caught Burley's napping at the restart. However, they'll go side by side and Burley's keeps his 2nd place. Voizo's now going through. Oh, Beatnik has had a huge crash and he's nearly gone upside down. That McLaren is very much out of the race. And again, we've got another car crashing as Tim almost goes through, he has a bit of a moment there. But Niels continues to lead from Nick, and that will help Patrick maybe to get past. Are they going to be 3 wide here? F1 Union is looking for the gap on the inside. That's very ambitious. Is F1 Union going to go for all? Both of them here. They very nearly touched, but F1 Union backs out just before the contact was made, and Dylan loses 2 places into turn 1. But F1 Union is now looking at Patrick. Is he going to try and go around the outside of turn 3? And he spins, and he just had the power down with the ERS, and a rare mistake we see from F1 Union. As meanwhile, it looks like Niels has had a problem. Maybe Niels might have had a problem here. He's lost 2 places to Voizo and Verlies. We had a yellow flag. I don't know if anything happened, but Niels has lost 2 places here. Voizo has taken the lead. Verlies is in second. Let's see if Verlies will do anything. We know Verlies, he'll go for a move when he sees one, and he might see one going into turn 2. Let's see what he'll do. The long drag, he'll go down the inside of Voizo, and this is for the lead of the race. They bang wheels slightly, and Voizo keeps ahead on the exit, and Verlies is going to drive round the outside, just like F1 Union did. Niels is barging in on the inside, and Niels has hit the wall. Niels has hit the wall, and he very, very wisely doesn't go to the side of Nick when he rejoins. He tries his luck on the inside of Verlies, and that is what happens when you go side by side through turn 3, and he's now battling with Checo, and he just lets him through. So Nick has got past Verlies. Nico's up into P2, and he will now hunt down Voizo. There's a 1.7 second gap to them. And we've got yellows here. That is Verlies. Verlies has had another spin at the same corner that he did last lap. And all of a sudden, this top 7 are covered by 5.2 seconds. Covers the top 7. Train at the front, Nick just can't gain on Voizo, it seems. Voizo's going into the pits, so is Nick. The top 2 pit, so Checo will lead. I'm assuming this is going to be for a 2-stop strategy. It certainly is for a 2-stop strategy. Soft, medium, by the looks of things, is what they're going for. Let's see what happens down this straight. Is Y2004 going to take the lead of an EXFL Tier 1 race on his first outing? Let's see, with DRS, he's going to go to the outside, and Y2004 DTI takes the lead of the Russian Grand Prix, ahead of EXFL Checo. He still has to pit, but he leads for now. Checo is dropping back hugely, but DTI goes into the pits. So, might that be the sign that... Might that be the sign that these mediums aren't going to last for too long? If those soft runners pitted, these medium guys will go in like within the next 10 laps. As Patrick makes his way past Checo and into the current race lead is Patrick now in this race. So let's see, his TV, that was rather easy for him, wasn't it? He's passed Red Fire Tiger before he even got to the corner, and into 10th goes the Aston Martin. But with DRS now, the AlphaTauri is going to sandwich TV in the middle, and both of them get past TV. That could have ended worse than it did. Red Fire Tiger is going to have to defend from his teammate and his rival as F1 Union goes through. I don't think TV will be close enough, no he won't, and rightly backs down before the corner. Now, TV will use his DRS and it goes to the inside, and they collide again! There goes TV in the wall. That one, again, I think both of them have a part to play in that. Because, yep, TV's quit. I think TV could have waited, but Fire needs to leave the room in that scenario. TV could have easily waited for a better opportunity to go through, but Fire needs to leave the room in that scenario. So, fully ahead at any point there. Oh, we got a safety car. What's happened there? We have a safety car. Why have we got a safety car? The safety car has come out, but I don't know why. If they didn't pit under the safety car. And a lot of drivers have come into the pit lane. The only driver that hasn't pitted, the only 2 drivers that haven't pitted are Voizo and Gifted Toast. Race off the safety car restart, and Patrick and Gifted Toast have collided. There's a mess on this restart. Voizo has really backed them up. They've all got penalties. Voizo's going to go, but that has really shaken things up. Boyzo leads, but Gifted Toast is going to look at him already. He's got a massive gap. Gifted Toast is going to look at taking the lead maybe here going into the first corner. As now it looks like Patrick and Checo going wheel to wheel, and Checo finding that little gap on the outside and going for it and going into third place on track is Checo. Fire has now got a 3-second time penalty. Nico's back past Checo, but Checo's going to fight this one back on the outside of turn 3. That's a great camera angle to see what's going on. Checo is looking for it. He brakes later and they make contact nearly. They didn't make contact, they very nearly did. Nick is actually in a very good position, I didn't realise. TB is fought his way up into 5th and make that 4th as he's passed Checo. TB is in provisional P2 at the minute, so very good from him so far. He just needs to get within, he just needs to close that gap to Nico. Anyway, on to this fight at the lead. TB has caught up so much to these guys. Gifted Toast is under pressure from Nico, and this is a good view. We'll go down the inside, which turns to the outside, and that is a good move from Nico. And Gifted Toast is really losing it now on those older tyres. TB now, oh, very nearly close to contact. Gifted Toast really pushing TB to the limit there, but TB is through on Gifted Toast, who nearly slams into him from behind. Final lap of this race now, and Boyzo just needs to keep it for one more lap. A while ago, he came back, he went into Tier 2, he did well in Tier 2, he's come back to Tier 1, he's dominated today, he will win today in Russia. Boyzo round the final corner, he's going to win the Russian Grand Prix. What a race from Boyzo in the Ferrari. Nick will take P2, but third he wins. Boyzo finally, he'll be so happy with that one. He wins, the Austrian driver wins. It wasn't a good day for the Dutch drivers, look at that. 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th. It wasn't a good day for them. But Boyzo wins in the Ferrari. Nick is second. It'll be interesting to see what happens as the drivers still practicing at this new track. It will be very interesting to see. Anyway, from me, Chaz F1. We'll see you later.